This one skill took me from $500 a month to $20,000 a month in less than 6 months. And no, it's not no crypto BS. It's not no drop shipping, Amazon FBA, any of these, high startup, business models. It's as simple as remote high ticket sales. Remote high ticket sales has changed my life. It has changed plenty of other people's lives, and I am helping change now plenty of other people's lives through remote high ticket sales. Remote high ticket sales is great in so many ways. There's literally no risk. You don't need to build your own business. You don't need your own product or service. You don't need a big following. You're literally selling for an online business. A lot of these digital product or services are high ticket, meaning anywhere between $2,000 to $20,000. And as a sales rep, every time you help close a deal, you get a small commission, around 5 to 15%, depending on if you're a closer or a setter. So let's just say you close a $10,000 deal and you get 10% commission. That's $1,000 right there for just one deal close. You get a couple deals a week, you're making 10K plus a month. And the single skill set of sales, me mastering the art of sales, has got me to 15K plus a month straight from my phone. I am literally in Costa Rica right now with my boys who also do remote sales just because we learned the one skill of sales. And also, you don't need any sales experience. You don't need to be the smartest person. I never got good grades in school. I was never the smartest person, but this is such a learnable skill. I had no sales experience. I just learned how to leverage myself and leverage my previous experience that has transferable skills into remote sales, onto my resume, onto my job applications, on my Loom video, where I got my first offer. And I made $4,000 in my first month, and I knew I was never going back to a regular job ever again. One of the people in the community just hit $12,000 in straight take-home commission just last week. And then I have a bunch of other students doing, 1, 2, 3, 4 grand a week straight from their laptop because they learned the skill set of sales. And honestly, biggest takeaway from remote high ticket sales is just learning the skill set of sales. It is by far the most valuable skill set that you can have. At the end of the day, life is sales. If you look at it like this, in business, you're selling a product, service, or the vision, right? You go work for a company, you have to get interviewed, and you're selling yourself in that interview. I promise you, once you get into sales, you're going to look at everything as sales. Like, my life is sales at the end of the day now. No matter what you do in life, what industry, what space you go into, your company or you is going to be selling something. It is the most valuable high income skill you can learn, and that is why I picked remote high ticket sales over any other business model, because if all else fails, I'll still have the skill set of sales, and you could literally make an uncapped amount of money in sales. High ticket sales specifically, remote high ticket sales, because you could literally travel while making thousands of dollars every single week. Like I said, I've been traveling for the past month, and I don't plan on stopping. I dropped out of school. I quit basketball because I didn't listen to my friends. I didn't listen to my parents. I went all in on something that I believe that could benefit me for the rest of my life. But I'm telling you right now, there's so many different aspects of remote high ticket sales. You literally could just be in the DMs texting people, texting leads that are already nurtured, already wanting to buy, and just book them into the closer's calendar and get a commission off that. Or you could be a phone setter calling inbound leads, people who already opted into maybe their funnel, maybe even already booked in a call with the closer, and you're just qualifying that lead. Or you're a closer where the real good money is at, what I do and a lot of my students are doing, or at least if they start off as a setter, you get trained into being a closer. That's where you make really, really good money. You're literally taking calls that the setters book into your schedule, so they already are interested and wanting to buy. Obviously, it's just a high ticket price that you got to help the buyer get over, because obviously they might have some objections and they need to, feel comfortable buying a $10,000 product or service, right? And the best thing is you create your own schedule. I literally was going jet skiing today, and I literally blocked off 3 hours of my schedule to go jet skiing with my boys. I had a bunch of calls in the morning, closed a few calls, made a couple $100, went on the jet skis, and then came back after the jet skis, closed a few more deals, and was up like $1,000 on the day because I learned the skill set of sales. I promise you can too. It doesn't take much All it takes is taking that first step, staying consistent, and not giving up. So if you are lost, you don't really know what to do or how to start, watch my YouTube. I'm dropping constant free sauce. But at the end of the day, all you really have to do is take that first step, learn the skill, invest into yourself, and start to see the fruits of your labor. But I promise you, you'll never see the results if you don't start. So start, stay consistent, don't give up.